This is Garrett on that. My name is the 41 Podcast Maker again today with another podcast episode. Who would have guessed it? I would never have. We have Aslyn, me, Aslyn, and Landon back here once again. Oh, you guys actually not seen Aslyn in a while, but he is still alive for your information.
I know. Not the best way.
Yes, we're back. I know it's been a bit since last podcast episode, but we've been busy with life and October and all that jazz. But we have a lot to discuss, enough to where I had to make an entire document of notes, because I knew I would forget some of it. So, let's not waste any time. Let's not waste any time at all. And let's just get into what we have to discuss today. Oh, yeah, and Aslyn's little siblings are here, too. So if you're random screaming, you know why.
Actually, I gotta get off right now, because we're about to go mow, so...
Okay. See ya.
Dang. See ya.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Okay, now I guess just me, Austin, and Landon, which is still pretty good. I mean, you know. Anyways, so I guess we could begin with some discussing about October. So far, been going great, been going wonderful. What are your guys' thoughts on this year's October so far?
The little intro thing kind of slaps.
It does slap, though.
Are you finding the intro thing on like all your October videos?
Yes, that is the intro for October.
Okay, yeah, I figured.
Yeah.
That was good.
It was pretty fire, not even gonna cap. Yeah, so far I even love October. This is, in my opinion, the best we've had so far of all time. It's been amazing. I love it. So many great videos. You guys have loved it too, so keep that support for this October because it's been great, amazing. We all love it. I have pretty much pushed myself beyond what any man should be able to push himself onto, but I don't care. Anyways, I guess now we'll move on to Toy Story 5. We got some updates about that wonderful film. So basically, the big update that we got about Toy Story 5 is that Andy will be returning with a family of his own. That's pretty big, I think.
I mean, that's kind of what I expected to happen.
Yeah, honestly.
Andy
If they're gonna
returning
follow
his own kids.
If they're gonna follow the timeline, that's really the only way they can go.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that this is like a bad, I wouldn't say it's like a bad film. No, hold on, that came out wrong. Toy Story is a great film.
You agree.
An amazing film. I liked 1 through 4. 1 through 4 was great. I'm a little worried about how 5 is gonna turn out.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
But, I mean, like, I could be wrong. Like, the new Spider-Man and the Spider-Verse movie came out. I was a little worried on how they'd follow up such a great first movie, but they met expectations perfectly. Don't know about this whole to be continued thing, but whatever it is. It is what it is. So, I guess we'll just have to see what happens.
Yeah, I just hope that they bring back Andy, like, in a natural way that doesn't feel, like, forced. Because, like, that's a big thing. Like, that's something you just do, like, oh, yeah, here's Andy. No, you gotta do that good. Otherwise, people are gonna be really mad. Because, like, the ending of Toy Story 3, like people brought up, that kind of, like, defeats the ending of Toy Story 3. And I kind of have to say, a little bit, yeah, just like a tad, it does kind of. And, so that's like, oh, okay, you kind of ruined that. But if you can be a good movie, I don't really care. If you bring back Andy in a natural way, you make the story make sense, make it feel forced, I won't care. But this is definitely going to be a chore for Pixar to actually try to achieve good. Because this is something that, this is going to be difficult to do. Not impossible, but difficult.
Fair.
Yeah, so Toy Story 5, I have high hopes. I think it's going to be good. But, so Andy's back. So that's what we got. And that's that's exciting. Worrying, but also exciting. Basically.
Excited to see how they do Andy's older model.
Exactly, yeah. Anyways, moving on to some FNAF movie news, because FNAF is a thing. Anyways, the FNAF movie coming out very soon, and so just unbelievably excited for the FNAF movie. Of course. Marketing has been crazy, TV spots like every day. It's been insane. It's been crazy. It's been cray-cray. It's been cray-cray. But so we got some numbers, some estimates for this movie's like gross at the box office. And now here's something that I thought was really interesting. So a preview for a movie, it happens on Thursday night. It's before that gets a worldwide release on Friday, and it's how much money they make from just select theaters on that opening night, right? Okay. This movie is expected to be the second highest horror movie preview of all time, right behind the first It, making $12 million. That's insane. That is crazy. That's nuts.
That's a lot of money.
And get this. This movie is expected, and remember, these are old numbers. This is like a week ago, so this could be changed by now. This could be like double this. Its entire runtime is expected to make $90 million total dollars. And keep in mind, this was a week ago, so this could be up to 100, 200 million. You don't know. And another thing, the FNAF movie, this has been confirmed, has already made back its budget from like distribution rights from theaters and Peacock and all that stuff. It's not been released yet. And it's made back its budget. This movie is going to be a massive smash hit. It's going to be a smash to the box office, no matter what. Because it's already made back its budget. This is insane. This is crazy.
Well, I gotta head. I'm needed outside.
Oh, damn, bro. That's fine. That's okay.
Well, I hope the rest of the episode goes good.
I'm sure it will. I mean, we have Landon, and Landon's amazing. He's great.
Landon's so good. Alright, see you.
See ya. Anyways, here's something I found interesting that's been happening recently. Toy Story has been collaborating with a bunch of stuff that you wouldn't expect Toy Story to collab with, like football. Toy Story has collaborated with the concept of football, and it's this weird real-time AR thing on like Disney Plus, and it's weird. Even for Toy Story, this is probably the worst thing I've ever seen out of this franchise, and it's just. It exists, I guess. Yeah. It's a thing. But also, we got this was announced yesterday, a Fall Guys Toy Story collab with Woody and Buzz skins for Fall Guys.
Nah.
And this could be massive because Fall Guys is owned by Epic Games, and Epic Games owns Fortnite. So that could mean Woody and Buzz are heading to Fortnite. I'm just saying. It's a possibility that exists. And I swear, if Woody and Buzz got into Fortnite, then I play Fortnite. And that's the only reason I play Fortnite. Because Woody and Buzz are in it. Yeah, so it's obvious why this is happening. Disney's trying to get people interested back in Toy Story before they release Toy Story 5. Obviously. Right, Landon?
Yeah, probably.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts on these weird Toy Story collaborations?
I don't know. I think they're, like you said, just trying to get stuff out there before Toy Story 5.
Yeah. But I say, if Woody and Buzz get into Fortnite, I'll scream. I will scream the last scream I've ever screamed in my life. You know what they should do? They should have Woody and Buzz for Smash.
Huh.
I want to see Woody and Buzz in Super Smash Bros. Fighting Mario.
People have modded that.
I mean, you added Steve. All you need now is Freddy Fazbear and Woody. That's all I want. Here's something that happened a week ago. A bear was in Disney World. Like a real bear, not Baloo. A real bear. And it was just trampling around, being a bear, because the bare necessities is a wonderful part of life, or whatever that song goes. So yeah, a bear invaded Disney World. They shut down the park for a few, they shut down one section of the park for a few minutes. I think it was like the Haunted Mansion or something like that. And yeah, so that was interesting. Now what I would like to see is Baloo meet this bear. Yeah, so this shows that even bears can experience the magic of Disney World. Anyway, so a few years back, there was a game that came out called Stray, about this little cat. I never personally played it, watched anyone played it, I don't really know what it's about, but it's a cat, and...
It's a pretty good game.
Yeah. It's getting an animated movie, which is pretty cool in my opinion.
I heard about that.
You know, I always love to see games get movies, especially ones I can recognize, like Stray, a very cute-looking game with a little kitty. So anyways, the writer's strikes that has been just halting Hollywood to a stop are officially over. They ended. They came to an agreement, which is yay. But then the actor strikes are still going on. Boo.
Oh.
Yeah, so as soon as we get the actor strikes all figured out, Hollywood will be back in business, baby, and we'll get those wonderful, wonderful movies. That's great. We're one step closer. And they're supposed to be meeting. I think they actually met Friday to discuss about again the rights and stuff and their deals. So hopefully that went well. Maybe they just haven't announced yet. Who knows? Nobody knows. Except for them. Hopefully this ends very soon so we can get back to getting movies and they can finish filming Beetlejuice 2 because they had 2 days left of filming and I want that to be finished. Because yes. Okay, here's something I want to talk about. The Nightmare Before Christmas, right? Okay. Now, I came to this realization a few weeks ago. So back in 2019, Disney wanted me to do a live-action remake of The Nightmare Before Christmas. Which is a terrible idea, of course. Nobody wants that. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
And of course,
Don't want it.
Tim Burton said, no, that's not happening. But this made me realize, once Tim Burton passes on, which will be a sad day for everyone, there's not going to be anything stopping Disney from just making a live-action remake. And that's really sad. Because another company called Warner Brothers waited until Gene Wilder, Willy Wonka's actor, died before they made the Wonka prequel. So Disney's probably just going to pull things. They're going to do the same thing. Tim Burton dies. They're going to make live action for Christmas. And that will be a sad day for all of mankind. If there's one movie, in my opinion, that does not need a live action remake, it's Nightmare Before Christmas. The movie, it's just, no. I don't want it. And sadly, it's probably going to happen one day. And that's sad. And that keeps me up at night very much. So what are your thoughts on this, Landon?
It's kind of like I don't know how to explain it. They're gonna fuck it up. Like, it's a good movie. They're messing it up completely. Just, like, you didn't have to mess it up like that.
Exactly. But hopefully after Tim Burton dies, maybe Henry Selick, the film's actual director, can maybe say, no, I don't want that. Or maybe Danny Elfman, who made the soundtrack, can be like, no, I don't want that. Or someone can step in and save Never for Christmas in live-action treatment. I would love that personally. So, yeah. That's something that we should all fear and dread the incoming inevitable demise of. Anyways, so Roblox has been doing some very interesting things lately that a lot of people do not like. They do not like at all. Roblox has become just a dating app now. They did this thing where you can...
I've seen that.
Yep, and it's weird, and no one likes it, and I don't know why they thought this would be a good thing. Now, we won't say this directly, because...
I joined that for like 2 seconds, and I immediately left, because I did not want to deal with what I heard.
We won't directly say, what this could lead to, or what Roblox has led to before, because this is a family-friendly-ish channel. But on Roblox, there's a lot of kids and a lot of adults on Roblox, mainly kids. So this is just really weird and dumb. And for some reason, it's 17 plus instead of 18 plus. That's really strange to me. Why? I don't get that.
It's like they're trying to...
No, nobody understands that. There's not a reason for it. It's very weird, and no one likes it. This is going to lead to problems, obviously. Everyone knows this is going to end in a miserable fire. This cannot end well. So, yeah.
What you want to bet? After something happens, they're going to get sued.
Yeah, this is not a good idea. Roblox, what are you doing? I feel like Roblox is just trying to destroy stuff at this point. They are making terrible options to the avatar things, I've heard. They removed the oof, and now this. This is Roblox, what are you doing? You used to be one of the best games on the planet. Now you're not that. You're just a game on the planet, not one of the best. Just a game. We're still gonna play Roblox on the channel. We're not quitting Roblox or anything. We're not doing that. But it's weird. It's very weird.
It's so popular because of the amount of opportunities and everything, and all the stuff that kids could do, and that's why it was so popular. But now the fact that it's messing itself up and destroying itself from the inside, it's just gonna lead to a lower amount of people that play.
Like, people said that maybe it's trying to like appeal to the adult side of Roblox players, which I'm not saying that doesn't exist.
No need to appeal to that.
Because but your main audience is kids.
It exists, but it's just
Yeah, it's like your main audience is kids.
And there's no point.
Focus on the kids.
There's no point in doing.
Don't care about the. This is gonna create so many problems. It's dumb. It's stupid, and it's a bad idea. It really is. It's a bad idea. Here's something we could talk about. Some Rick Astley news. How wonderful, right? Rick dropped a sequel to Never Gonna Give You Up. Except it's not actually a sequel and people are misunderstanding what it is. Let me explain. So Rick's coming out with the album, the 13th, called Never Gonna Stop, of course. And he released one of the singles from that album called Never Gonna... Are We There Yet is the album. And he released a single from the album, Never Gonna Stop. And the song's about like AI and how we gotta say human throughout technology changing and stuff. It's a very good song. A great message. I love it. And people are... basically, people are saying that it's a sequel to Never Gonna Give You Up because it says Never Gonna. And I'm sorry to bust your bubble. That's just not true. It's similar. It's not a sequel. I don't think people understand how sequels work anymore. It's similar. It's not a sequel, my friend. So yeah, this it's become a meme, which I'm happy that another Rick song got some love that it deserves. Besides Never Gonna Give You Up. But yeah, people are misunderstanding what this song is. It's not a sequel to Never Gonna Give You Up. It's just a song that's similar to Never Gonna Give You Up. And, yeah. So there's that. Anyways. Loki Season 2 premiered last night, actually, yeah.
I'm hyped for it.
No, Thursday. I watched it. Really good. Solid. I enjoyed it very much. As I did community post, I will not be reviewing, because I have 3 series to watch this a month, that being Chucky, Loki, and Goosebumps. I will not be reviewing those like after every episode, because if I did that, I wouldn't have time for anything else. So I'll be reviewing them once the entire series comes out. So, yeah. So just to clarify, I know everyone looks at the community posts. Just to clarify, Chucky, Loki, Goosebumps. We revealed once the entire season comes out. So not one episode at one at a time like I usually do. So just clear that up. So, Landon, have you seen the premiere of Loki, Season 2?
Yes.
And what was your thoughts?
It's pretty good. I'm excited for it.
I agree. Not gonna lie, I got a bit emotional during one part of the episode. I almost cried.
You got emotional?
Yes. And then Goosebumps comes out October 13th, which is... okay, on Disney Plus and Hulu. I watched the trailer. It's just gonna be really good, really bad. It looks like, I don't know. It looks, maybe it could be good, but I'm hesitant at Goosebumps. I'm hesitant.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on the new Goosebumps series coming to Disney Plus and Hulu?
I don't know. I haven't really looked into it. I heard about it, but I haven't looked into it.
So, it's going to be like a not an anthology like the original Goosebumps series on like, in the 90s. It's going to be like, a series with like a 2-minute story with like, it feels like they're trying to do like the Jet Black movie thing, where they're trying to just like smash all the Goosebumps stories into just one series with 10 episodes. I feel like Goosebumps works better as like an anthology series. Like every episode is just its own thing because that's how the books are. So yeah, it works better. I'm a massive fan of Goosebumps. I love the books, and the movies are okay, and the old series is pretty good. So I'm hoping that they it's just like, yeah, I feel like it would work better as an anthology series, but I'll give it a chance. I'll see if it's good, But I'm hesitant at Goosebumps. Let's just say that. Here's another thing that we could talk about. A Pirates of the Caribbean reboot was announced, and nobody liked that. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that.
Yeah. I mean, it's cool to see that we're getting one, but
yeah,
you don't really need one.
So apparently it's by the people that made the series on HBO Max called The Last of Us, which I've heard is really good. I've not seen it personally, but I've heard...
yeah, I've heard Last of Us is actually one of the better series.
I've heard these writers, the writers are really good. I've heard they're great. Like, some of the top, grade A in Hollywood. Which is really good. But this is what Disney needs to understand this. No one's going to watch Pirates of the Caribbean without Johnny Depp Jack Sparrow. That's a fact. Mm-hmm. So the only way this way can even have a chance of succeeding is if you make it great, on par with the first 2 Pirates of the Caribbean films, otherwise no one will go see it. This is one franchise you will not be able to just rely on the name alone to get tickets. You have to make this a great, genuine movie. Otherwise, no one will go see it. Disney, please understand that. Without Jack Sparrow, you're gonna bomb unless you have a genuinely good movie. And Disney is not the best at that at the moment. So Disney, make it really good. Make it a good movie. A great movie, if I might add. Otherwise, it's not going to succeed. Because there's no Johnny Depp. That's my little message to Disney. So, Pirates of the Caribbean reboot. I'm hesitant. But if they can make it good, then I will be on board. If it's bad, then, well, it'll be bad. Because, probably, because there's no Johnny Depp Jack Sparrow. Moving on to the Smurf Cat meme, which is a thing, I guess. Your thoughts?
I can't escape it.
Yeah, it's... I've gotten to that age where memes aren't making sense anymore to me. They're like, what is this? How did it become a meme? Where did it come from? What is it? I don't understand it.
Yeah.
No one understands it, as a matter of fact. No one knows where it came from. It's just there. It's just an image, and I don't understand memes anymore. I really don't. I don't get them. I sound like a boomer, but I don't understand them now. They don't make sense. I'm sorry, but they don't make sense.
Yeah, a lot of them don't.
There's no sense
But
anymore.
some of them make a lot of sense, and some of them are really funny.
Yeah.
But a lot of them aren't.
Apparently the Smurfs Twitter account, like the official Smurfs, acknowledged it existed. They did a little post about it. So I guess Smurf Cat's canon now. That's nice.
Watched it appear watched it appear in the series or something. We'd like to introduce Smurf Cat.
Moving on to some spoopy topics. It's the spooky month of October. Spooky Mama month. Anyways. We have... So we all know Michael Myers, right? The Halloween franchise. Right now is in a bidding war. Studios are seeing who will get the rights to Michael Myers make Halloween movies. And right now, the main contender is A24.
Didn't they already make Halloween 10?
They made a lot of Halloween movies. So Blumhouse did their little Halloween trilogy with Halloween Kills, Halloween Ends. Not everyone loved that trilogy. I can see why. I watched it. It wasn't the greatest, but hey.
What was the most recent one?
Halloween Ends back in 2022.
Halloween Ends. Got really confused because I don't remember all the names and all the orders.
Yeah.
But they have made so many that they really don't even make anymore.
But of course,
if they left it there, then it'd be perfectly fine.
I understand why we're getting more Michael Myers. He created the horror genre, the slasher genre. It makes sense. It's Michael Myers. I get it. It's that I honestly did not expect it happening so soon. After like 1 year after the last one, we're already getting like another Michael.
If they're gonna make any more, then they should have at least waited a little bit.
Yeah, I expected this soon. So right now, again, Michael's in a bidding war. Studios are trying to see who gets Michael Myers, who gets Michael. So the top contender is A24, which is a smaller studio. They made a bunch of films. You probably heard of them. Everything, Ever All at Once, The Whale, movies like that. And A24 would be interesting for Michael Myers. They're usually like philosophical with their movies, so I'm not sure that work with Michael Myers, but okay. And then Paramount's also one of the main bidders. Of course, they own franchises like Scream, Ghostface. There's that. So I'm just saying, Ghostface versus Michael Myers. So dumb. Here's something that I actually want to put out. A24, if they do get the rights to Michael, they also have the rights to Jason Voorhees. Michael versus Jason.
No, I wouldn't be upset. I wouldn't be opposed to that.
Because that would be such a close battle. Because Michael and Jason are carbon copies. They are cuts of each other. They're copy and pasted. Jason's copy paste of Michael Myers. That is a fact. The creator admitted it, so that's pretty much just they're battling each other because they are the same thing. That'd be such a close battle, and it'd also be kind of boring because they don't talk. But at the same time, man, would that be a movie? Would that be a movie to watch? Michael versus Jason. So it could happen. Who knows? Who knows, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Michael is in the same thing with Freddy Krueger, actually. They're both like bidding wars. They're trying to see who gets the rights to him. So that's interesting to me, you know? Here's another thing. The Shrek house is on Airbnb. Or Shrek Swap, if I may add.
Oh.
So you could go and
Very cool.
you could spend a few nights Shrek Swap for exactly $0. That's not a joke.
Watch Shrek pop up in there.
I think it's in I forgot where it was. I'm not gonna try to remember because I forgot. Yeah, so you can stay in Shrek Swamp for a few nights. Excuse me. Yeah, so that's interesting. Interesting how it's only $0. So this is a very affordable Airbnb. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Guys, to whoever actually does go to this house, please do the Shrek opening, but in real life. The house is there and everything. I need you to do it, please. We all need that. Wouldn't you agree, Landon?
Yes.
Anyways, here's another thing that we talked about. The Office is getting rebooted, and nobody liked that. Nobody wants to move to The Office. Literally nobody.
Yeah.
But it's happening.
That's good, but I don't think they need a reboot.
That's all we know so far. All we know is that it's happening. That's it. We know nothing else. I mean, okay, it's not gonna work, obviously, because The Office is The Office. Yeah, The Office does not need a reboot. I'm sorry, but it doesn't. So there's that. So remember how a few podcasts ago I mentioned how I had cried when I watched that one scene. I mean, not watched, but listen to that one track from the Monsters, Inc. soundtrack.
Yeah.
Well, I can now confirm that I can add 2 more soundtracks to that list of music that has made me cry. That being the soundtracks to Toy Story 3 and 4. Yes, I was just listening to Toy Story soundtrack the other day, and I cried while listening to when Andy's giving away his toys, and when Woody and Buzz separate at the end of Toy Story 4. I cried about that music, and so now I can even say that only Pixar music makes me cry. Only Pixar music. And also only Randy Newman, which makes the music for those movies. So, I guess that, Monsters, Inc. and Toy Story. So I can add those to the list of movies that made me, with their music alone, has made me cry. Your thoughts on this?
I've never had music make me cry.
So would you call me a crybaby?
No.
I would definitely. Anyways.
I mean, it depends. How much did you cry when you listened to it?
Too much for a normal amount of a human being to probably cry at anything.
Okay, no, hold on.
I've cried at 8 movies, 3 movie
I have to back up my
soundtracks.
statement.
I almost cried at the first episode of Loki, which no one else has almost done that. I can assure you that.
Yeah.
Anyways. Quebblecop. AI Quebblecop.
I would like to speak about this.
Go for it.
The AI looks
Yep.
terrible,
Mhm.
first of all. Which, actually, is not bad for AI. But the fact that he's doing AI, taking over his videos, doing the script, doing all of it, pretty sure except for the playing aspect, which is kind of almost impossible to do anyways.
Yeah.
But why?
Money.
His
And
views like it so much more when he... No. He would have gained more money if he just would have left it like he did.
yeah, I think he's just really lazy.
Maybe.
It's really dumb. And, like, I remember... I'd forgotten who this guy is. I watched this guy when I was, like, 5, 6 years old. I remember this man. It took me a bit, but I remembered him. I watched some brief, that one game, Human Fall Flat. Him play that. I remember that game.
Yeah.
And him playing that.
Oh, there you go.
So now seeing this guy from what once was not a respected YouTuber, but a accepted YouTuber, become this is just kind of sad. It's sad. Yes, the Clubble Cop is interesting. Hopefully he realizes that this is not the way and changes himself for the better. That'd be wonderful.
Yeah. Be great.
Anyways, and some more positive topics. SpongeBob Mac and Cheese is back! Woo! Everyone liked that. Anyways, so I'm gonna enjoy this episode of the Force One Podcast. This was a lot of fun. Me, Landon, Austin, Aslyn for a little bit. It's not just me and Landon, but hope you guys enjoyed. Have a happy 8-Bit-tober. Maybe another podcast will come up at the end of October. We're not sure. But this is the only podcast for this month. This is the first Force One Podcast and 8-Bit-tober. I hope you all enjoyed. Landon, how did you enjoy this wonderful podcast episode?
It was fun.
It was
I'm
fun.
gonna have to go right now before you finish, because I really gotta go.
Okay, well, skedaddle, young man. Bye for now. Bye-bye, Skirt on Thacker.